Hello, welcome back to our channel, to another episode on Aikido Virtual Dojo. And today we'll take a look at another technique, which will be the Morote-dori ikkyo in the version omote waza. So keep watching and we'll explain the technique. Okay, so I begin with an entry a little bit diagonally to the side of the uke, of the attacker, and at the same time I will do an irimi tenkam, so I will turn around. From here I want to take a step back or slide back, taking the uke with me, but I don't want to go behind him, I want to leave him the space also to take a step back, so I will just slide back straight to the back without any diagonal movement. And from here I have to turn around to grab similar like the same movement as for ikkyo, so I have to turn around here and entering, cutting down the spiral. And then for sankyo, transitioning into sankyo, I have to enter with a step forward, lock the position, the arm of the uke, take the sankyo, where I can then, from my base, turning my hips from the base, do the spiral movement to the top and go around the arm for the version omote waza. And as I step back here, I will take the uke down to the ground, position my knees the side of his shoulder at his side, and do the sankyo here. Okay, so now working with the uke with Sandra, I will explain the technique in two parts because we'll need to change the position towards the camera so that you can see what we are doing actually after a certain moment. So we'll begin in one way, from one angle, and then we will change to adapt for the end. Okay, so we're looking at the Morote-dori attack, which is like two-handed grab of the forearm, of the wrist of the forearm. And my first thing is I want to enter here, so I want to connect. So this place, it's two hands on one. So for me it would be very difficult here to try to escape or push or move to the side, maybe a little bit, but it's also not so easy. So actually I want to use this point where she's holding me as a pivot axis for me. And I will slide in with my front foot, bringing my center behind this point and bringing my elbow down. So this way I can already take her balance and do an irimi kaiten, turn around, align in the same direction, looking at the same direction as she was looking at the attack, and she's still looking. Okay, so from here, with both hands active, I will take a step back, taking Sandra with me. So I don't want just to step back and leave her behind. I don't want to push her. I just step back, letting her also take a step. Okay, so this way she moves with me. It's actually a question of a good connection. Now here, I'll restart because I did it a bit too energetic. So, entry, elbow down, both hands active, sliding back a little bit, just making her take a step back. This opens the space here for me to work, to take over her wrist, okay? So from here, I will turn around from underneath and cut through my arm towards the center line so that I can take a step with this foot, which is closer to her, to the side, in front of her, grab the elbow, and do the spiral like for the ikkyo. So now here we will change the sides, like this. So as I'm turning here and cutting, I will take the elbow and do the spiral like for the ikkyo technique. And once I get her balance, I will advance a little bit, enter with the other leg, lock the elbow here in front of me, towards my knee. And then I can slide my hand down to control with the elbow, go around and underneath. So here I can stretch out the fingers, take the sankyo, bring the head, her arm towards my chest, and here I will do a spiral movement from the base through the arm into her center line, so that she lifts a bit. And now for the sankyo, we'll move a little bit. Now for the omote waza, I will take an irimi tenkam around the wrist that I'm holding, cut down and take over the elbow. So I can step back, bringing the uke down, align my knees on the sides and do the pin.